My name's Tony Payne, and I own Quest Technical Services and Quest RTS. Quest Technical Services was founded in 2013, late 2013, and it's an IT service company. We're considered an MSP, which is a managed service provider, so we go out and do technical support for various companies. We're heavy in transportation and oil and gas, just kind of breaking into the education arena. Quest RTS, which is Quest Remote Technology Services, is a software company that we have, and we basically design and write logistic software. And we have a package called Land Traffic Control and Drop Scan that are both hitting the market. They're in beta right now with about 150 trucks. So between the two companies, we have 7 employees and 3 interns that work here. And we do employ a lot of contract employers too, just to kind of help keep us going. What got me into Quest Technical Services, I was a CIO for a contract drilling company. I worked through one of their oil and gas or E&P companies and then moved over into their contract drilling side. And that contract drilling side also had a heavy haul element to it where we did transportation, so I had a lot of exposure to the problems that we ran into as an oil and gas company doing transportation and dispatch and hours of service and all the different rules. A lot of the smaller trucking companies are still pretty, I guess, analog, if you will, in how they dispatch. They still have dispatchers that are receiving calls, writing down loads that the customer wants transported. Then they're calling the truck drivers. When there's so many truck drivers and there's so few dispatchers, it becomes a bottleneck for the situation. So what our software does is they're able to enter the dispatches. The dispatches are immediately pushed to the driver via a push network. We use iOS, Android, Windows network. We push it to a mobile device. They get their loads. We know when they've accepted the load. We know when they're loading. As soon as they're completing the load, the back office within seconds knows that load's completed and has all that information. There's no need to wait on paperwork to be delivered back and forth. That's land traffic control. That's what it does. There are probably drawbacks to being a small company, but one of the benefits is that we are all decision makers, and we can develop and we can innovate and iterate very rapidly in an agile situation. So if we deploy something, we get on site and we're like, hey, this is what they were telling us, this is what we were hearing, that doesn't line up. We're able to just very quickly make those changes and without going back to the drawing board or rolling completely back to the old program, which is something you never want to do. There is a lot of competition in this space, but there is a lot of transportation companies. One of the things that I think differentiates us is our technology is very current. It's less than a year old because we just started writing it. So we are on some of the most current and most modern technology out there. We have some very unique features built into ours, just being able to interface other systems and other programs. Our dispatch is actually way more than dispatch. We are a full transportation ERP. We take it from the time you get the call and until the time you invoice it, and we do payroll and everything in between. We're always looking for good help, and it's very, very hard to find. You know, one of the things that we look for is attitude over aptitude. If you've got a great attitude, and that's what we want to share with our customers, and that's what we want our potential employees and our team members to do for us.